Hey all, welcome back to the Chalk Sports Podcast, and we got to do the last 2-minute report again. So let's talk about it. For September 1st, the first game we'll talk about is the Sparks versus Storm, and a game where the Storm kind of fell short again. You would have hoped that the Storm would be able to be competitive again because, they're not a terrible team. They're just kind of inconsistent, and they've had some of their bad moments, but now they're 8. And obviously the Sparks stand a chance to get a spot, but it's not very likely. And it really came down to Derek Hamry balling out with 27, 11, and 2, 3 steals. Kelsey Bubba had 14, 3, and 7, 3 steals. Rakia Jackson with a 23, 2, and 1 assist game was all really good. Skylar Diggins on the other hand and Nick Walgamike were really all that showed up for this game at a high level for the Storm, who kind of needed more from their role players and their depth, and what kind of made them good was their starting 5, but the role players don't feel that well. And obviously you saw some weakness there. They did force turnovers, but so did the Sparks. And the Sparks out-rebounded them, and overall just a lot of bad role player play from the Storm. Moving on to the Lynx versus Waynes, and Minnesota dominates. Obviously, we all saw it coming. Nafisa with 25, 3 and 1, 3 blocks. Heidemann with 23 and 10. Courtney had 15. And on the other side, Maddie Seacrest did good, but overall, we all saw this coming. This was going to be an obvious blowout from the start when they kicked it up into high gear. There was some early competition, but that was just the Lynx messing around. And then once Nafisa had to really lock in, she did. Dream versus Storm, 93 to 76. The Dream kind of really showed who's boss in this one. I feel confident that the Dream would be a good team. We're a good team, and I was right. Like, they added on to the extra. Hey, we're pretty good. And the Sun are obviously not a great team, but they're not a bad team in my mind lately. I don't think they're a good team by any means, but when you win a few games like that, you kind of said pretty well. My view of future. They have a solid future. Obviously, this season didn't go to plan, but next season when they have maybe some new talent, maybe a few free agency pickups, they might be a competent potential playoff team. I don't know the playoff plans because of the new expansion teams. But Naz Hillman and Renee Howard and Brianna Jones, there's a lot of talent coming on that Dream team that just kind of overwhelms the Storm. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share, click the link below to hear me talk about the WNBA games yesterday, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.